The Barefoot Lawyer Reports is proud to announce the publication of a research paper from the Center for Human Rights. It addresses the establishment of illegal policing and surveillance stations by the Chinese Communist Party in America and other countries. To read this research paper, go to catholic.edu/chr and go to our Research and Analyses page. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports podcast. My name is Will Deathridge, the producer, and joining me as always is Chen Guangcheng.
Hi, my friend. I'm glad to see you here.
Yeah, and today we'll be talking about Li Heping. Guangcheng, can you tell us about this human rights lawyer?
Yeah, Li Heping, Li Heping is my good friend. We met in 2003. We worked together to do the human rights cases in mainland China. Before, he worked with his friends to create a law practice in Beijing.
Okay.
Yeah, before they did a lot of the normal cases, so their life were very good. Yeah.
So he created this practice that started off just doing regular kinds of law, but
before just regular.
But then cases. Started focusing on human rights law.
Yes, we investigated the one-child policy, and later the Communist Party tried to prosecute me, and after around 2006 or 2007, the Communist Party closed his law practice. Yeah, and after that, the Communist Party tried to order a lot of thugs follow them. I remember 2010, the Communist Party ordered guards and kidnapped him and put him in basement and beat Li Heping more than 2 hours, and later took him and threw him on the street. No one knows who did that. The human lawyers lost the work, the lawyer work, right?
Yeah.
Their lives became worse and worse. And 2015, the Communist Party began the 79 crackdown.
Right, so, we've covered that in previous
episodes.
Before
we described about that, the Communist Party forced him to take the special medicine every day.
Really?
Yeah, but in the black jail, but we don't know what the medicine was for. He just said after he ate the medicine, he feel very, very worried and very, very mad, and his memory not clear, and his head hurt like that. Yeah. So later, because his wife Wang Qiulin is very smart. She worked with other human rights lawyers' wives to oppose the Communist Party, to come to the Supreme Court several times. Every time the Communist Party prepared a lot of police there to stop them. And later the Communist Party had to release him from black jail. After the Communist Party released him, his hair looked white. He looked like he aged 10 or 20 years.
Wow. And how long had he been imprisoned for?
In black jail, more than 1 year.
So it was 1 year and he looked 10 or 20 years older.
Yes. And he said a lot of torture happened to him. And, include his brother, his younger brother. The Communist Party put him in black jail too. And after he was released, he lived in Beijing with his wife and the children. And just since last month, the Communist Party tried to force the human rights activists and the human rights lawyers to leave Beijing. So the Communist Party gave the landlords pressure to make him and his family move. 3 weeks ago, they just moved from Beijing to Tongzhou, and the Communist Party ordered more than 10 special police watch them outside. And now they ask them to move again. They stop their water, electricity, and gas. So yeah, now you know that the special police justice, you can move to Hebei province. In Beijing, a lot of international journalists there. If something happen, very easy to expose. But if in rural China, if the Communist Party did some bad thing, not easy to expose the CCP. So yeah, this is why I think the Communist Party want to clean the human rights activists and human rights lawyers from Beijing.
So Guangcheng, what do you think our listeners can do to support the families of these lawyers who are being displaced from their homes in Beijing?
If you can, write a letter and give a call to Congress office or White House to be concerned the human rights situation in mainland China now.
Yeah, and we encourage you all to share our podcast across YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the other platforms it's available on. And check out the work that our Center for Human Rights does at catholic.edu/chr. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports podcast. Recently, Chen Guangcheng attended a ceremony which celebrated a human rights activist who uses sculptures and statues he makes to advocate for democracy and freedom in China and oppose totalitarianism. You can view pictures of his work on our website at catholic.edu/chr.